Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Steph Moore. A lot of you guys are new here, so click that subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up, because today I'm going to be talking about my breast reduction experience. I recently got it done, and let me tell y'all something before I start this video. I know y'all coming on here looking for information and all that good stuff, considering whether or not you should get it done, and I am here to tell you, girl, get it done. Get your breast reduction done. You will not regret it. So that's number one. So with that being said, I'm gonna get right into this video.
Yeah, I could never quit. I'm getting ahead of it. I'm coming Mount Everest. I could have told you that niggas.
Next week will mark 1 month that I got my breast reduction surgery done by Dr. Barry Douglas at Long Island Plastic Surgery Group in Long Island, New York. Just to give y'all that, I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory first. I want to get straight to the point. My whole entire life, like, I've always had big boobs, like my whole entire life, and I was always uncomfortable because, number one, the attention that I got is not the type of attention that I wanted from people. It would be mainly men and stuff, and it was so annoying to me, so uncomfortable, and just I was just like so tired of that type of attention. But not only that, growing up, I couldn't wear what I wanted to wear at all. One, a freaking bathing suit in the summertime isn't gonna fit right. Like, I had to find a 2X bathing suit, but my bottom part is like a medium, which was so annoying because if y'all know, bathing suits do come together a lot of the times, and I just couldn't really wear what I wanted to wear. Then on top of that, like lately, for the past like 2 years, I did gain weight. I gained like maybe 20 pounds or so, and my boobs just got bigger because of that, and it started to really have an effect on my health. Like, I could not run in a gym without my boobs being sore after. I felt like I couldn't really lose weight. I couldn't really do too much physical activity because they were so heavy and they were weighing down on me, and it absolutely messed with my posture. Like, I have poor posture because of it, and my upper back was always hurting. So I started looking for a doctor in the beginning of this year. However, I was off and on with it, and not up until June is when I really officially decided that I was going to actually do the surgery. And that is because my therapist, I have like a mental therapist that I talk to. I do therapy sessions. She actually got it done, and being that she got it done, I felt comfortable and I felt more like safe. Like, okay, like I'm gonna see if I like the doctor's work, and I'll see, like, you know, if I'll follow through with this. Back in June, I finally went for a consultation. They asked me what insurance I have. I told them. They said what we need from you is 2 medical support letters from 2 of your doctors. So that could be a primary care doctor, a back doctor, a GYN, any doctor that you went to and basically complained about your back. Those 2 medical support letters will be submitted to your insurance, and we will go from there. Now, once I got that information, I knew that this was going to be a lengthy process as far as getting my breast reduction approved. And so after the consultation, I was working on getting the medical support letters from my primary care doctor, and I first started with my GYN. My GYN denied to give me a medical support letter because they felt that that was just not their place. Like, that's not what they do. So I went to my primary care doctor. My primary care doctor had referred me to a back doctor. When I did go to the back doctor, they referred me to another doctor just to completely check out my back. Like, I did take x-rays and stuff from my back, and they wanted me to take an MRI, but my insurance disapproved of it because they felt like it wasn't needed. So long story short with that, I was just going through a whole runaround trying to get these 2 medical support letters. This was all in a month span. I felt like it was going to be even harder to get this approved for me to get my breast reduction. The last back doctor that I spoke with told me that I should just start doing some physical therapy for my back and go from there. At that time, I got a call from my doctor that did my surgery. The nurse spoke with me, asked me if I was still interested in getting my breast reduction, and I told her that yes, I'm still interested, but they're giving me a whole runaround. She suggested that she asked me a whole list of questions and asked the surgeon if it was okay to submit it to my insurance with the photos that they'd taken at my consultation. The nurse was telling me that this way she can submit the information to my insurance, and in the meantime I can still work on getting the medical support letters, and if they deny it and they want more proof of like why I need this procedure done, then I would still go forward with the physical therapy and go from there. And listen, less than a week later, literally less than a week later, the nurse gives me a call back and says that my insurance authorizes the surgery. And I kid y'all not, like, I was so happy. Like, I was so happy. Like, it was very shocking to me that it was approved less than a week later. Now this is in July. She asked me when would I be able to come in to do the procedure. So at first she told me the date of what she had available, what the surgeon had available. So she asked me for like August 6th or something like that, and I was like, whoa, that is like too close to have the surgery. I need more time to prepare, more time to you know, take off work and stuff and like get everything that I need for this surgery. So I officially set my date for September 7th. And so that was set. So now my experience, a week and a half to 2 weeks prior to surgery, I got calls from the nurses and they asked me a whole bunch of questions to make sure they didn't miss anything out in my chart. And they were so very, very, very nice. Now I must say, like, I'm a former smoker of nicotine. Don't ask me why I even started, all right? But I don't smoke anymore. But I was vaping. I quit vaping beginning of June because I knew that I wanted to have this surgery before the winter time. And I have to say, like, this is very, 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 very important. Like, if you guys want to do a breast reduction surgery, make sure that you quit smoking a month before. The sooner you quit, the better it is. If not a month, like, quit ASAP, because smoking really affects your healing process, and 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10 the surgeon will not bring you into surgery if you have any type of nicotine in your system. So you do not want that at all. So quit smoking, y'all. It's not worth it. Really save your lungs, save your insides, okay? Cancer free. Prior to my surgery, the nurses suggested that I get these like surgical bras off of Amazon, and I'm gonna leave the link down below with everything else. Like, I'll get to a list of things that you will need prior to your surgery. The day of surgery, the nurses were so nice, y'all. Like, I cannot stress how freaking nice these nurses was. Like, this is the best experience that I've ever had. I haven't had too much surgeries. Like, as y'all know, I did have lipo and BBL about 2 years ago. They were so nice. They made sure my blood pressure was normal, my vitals were normal. They put IV in me so I could start getting fluid. They explained everything to me in deep detail of each and every step. They made me feel so comfortable. And it was very scary though, going into the operating room, just seeing all the lights. There was about 4 to 5 nurses plus the anesthesiologist was there. He did speak to me prior to going into the operating room and told me how the process works. And I also explained to him that, you know, I have a concern about waking up during surgery. I do not want to wake up during surgery because that happened when I had my BBL. He reassured me that that would not happen, and so I felt comfortable. When I did get into the operating room, I had the IV connected to me and everything, and so the nurse laid me down and put like such a warm blanket over me, and she was explaining to me that the anesthesiologist was going to start pumping in the anesthesia into my IV, and literally that's all I know. Like, I don't even remember when I fell asleep. Next thing I know, I'm waking up. This is after surgery. I wake up and I'm like, we're done already? Like, I had no idea when the hell it started and when the hell it ended. So when I woke up, I asked her how long the surgery lasted, and she told me it was about 3.5 hours. And I was like, damn, like it felt like 5 minutes, you know. So at that time she gave me a perk, and she also gave me some my antibiotic, I believe. That was it. As far as the pain levels, y'all, let me tell you something. Like, it literally is not painful at all. It was not painful. I did feel, however, very sore. Like, it feels like, you know, when you're working out at a gym and your body is tired and it's exhausted, and you just feel sore. So that's how I felt. Now, post-op, I was pretty tired the first day. I was in and out of sleep. How I slept was in a sitting up position. Yes, it is very uncomfortable, but make sure you have a lot of pillows and stuff. This is so important too, okay? You cannot lift up anything. Do not lift a finger up to lift up any type of thing that has weight on it, because it can bust your incisions open, which will cause your healing process to be prolonged, and in worst case scenario you will have to go in surgery again to get it fixed, and also you may happen to get a infection. Okay, you don't want that. Now here we're gonna get into the side effects. Now I really want to be very transparent with y'all, and of course I must say this as well, like, everybody's gonna have a different experience. As far as side effects go, prior to being under the anesthesia and sleep, they explained to me that I will have a tube in my throat, and the tube will help me to get oxygen, you know, flowing or whatever, just in case. So now that tube in my throat caused me to have like white spots on my tonsils, and for like a week and a half straight I was like spitting up phlegm, you know, like mucus, thick phlegm in my throat, and my throat was a little bit sore from it, and I was kind of concerned, but that was the least of my worries. After about 5 days of taking antibiotics, the white spots in the back of my tonsils went away, and after about a week and a half, or almost 2 weeks, the phlegm stopped, you know, and also my throat stopped hurting. Taking the antibiotics for a week caused me to have a very bad yeast infection. Oh my god. I had to go to my GYN, and she prescribed me the pill and also some cream. And she said it is caused from the antibiotics that I'm taking. It threw off my balance or whatever. After about 4 days, it cleared up and I was completely back to normal. The 5th day, y'all, because I was taking the painkillers, the perks, I experienced the worst constipation of my life. It was horrible. Like, if you do not need the perks and stuff, if the pain is manageable, I would say deal with it, or buy a stool softener and make sure you take it, because for the first 5 days I did not use the bathroom. I didn't do number 2. I didn't. Okay, it was backed up. That day I called my doctor. They prescribed me a what is it called, like a laxative called MiraLAX, and they said to take that, and that should solve it. So those are all my post-op side effects that I've dealt with. Where I am now, there was a couple things I was concerned about. I got this really bad like bacteria smell. I had Steri Strips on my boobs, and so the doctors told me it was because the moisture was locked in on the incisions and under my boobs and stuff, and so they took the Steri Strips off and let it air out, and so that issue was solved. As far as my incisions are concerned, it's gonna look horrible. You guys cannot look at your boobs and be like, oh my god, what the hell did I do? Like, this is how they're going to look. Your body has to go through a lot of steps of healing, and it's going to look ugly before it looks really good. It's good for you guys to have your doctor or a nurse on call. If there's any type of question you guys have, or any concerns that you have, call your nurse or call your surgeon. I recommend recommend you guys write a whole list of questions down for your surgeon. For the first 3 weeks after my surgery, I was just so nervous and so scared of my healing process. There's a lot of things that I did not know about post-op. I wish I would have, prior to getting surgery, wrote down a whole list of questions to ask the doctors. Where I am today, the surgeon said everything looks perfectly fine, it's healing fine, and I will give you guys an update in a couple weeks. I am 100% happy that I got this procedure done. If there's any questions that you guys have, you can feel free to comment down below and I will gladly answer them. So I hope you guys enjoyed my breast reduction experience story, and once again, don't forget to click that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below. I will leave all the products down below that I use for my surgery, and yeah, I will see you on my next video. Bye.